Hi there everybody and welcome to OANDA FX Market Outlook for the 3rd of February. My name's Craig Cobb from Trade with Precision and these are the charts that I'm looking at for this week. Couple of options, really going to give some swing trading and some intraday options because I think there's some good opportunities available to both. First things first, looking at CAD Swiss just here. Basically what we're looking at here is the daily chart and seeing where it's pulling back into here, into this moving average zone. Now this zone we pull back into, we see it has worked very well in the past for a move a bit lower. You can see over here, history has shown that it has reacted very well to this zone. It's something that we quite commonly refer to at Trade with Precision as the sell zone. You can learn more about that later. However, we have a lovely downtrend, good convergence in the indicators, and if we can come up to the weekly chart right now and just have a quick little peek at it, you can see how wonderfully well this trend's been going. Pulling back in, moving away, pulling back in, moving away, so on and so forth. And we continue to see very good convergence across both indicators, and the weekly chart looks very good. There's not too much reason to go up to the monthly. It's also in a downtrend as well. So what am I actually looking for? Well, purely on a swing trading basis at this stage, I'm looking for a small red candle in this zone. If I can see a small red candle in this zone, then I'll certainly be looking to short the break low of that candle, very similar to what we saw up here. That would be my plan for a swing trade on CAD Swiss. And if I'm not to get that, and it does continue to move lower, I'll be looking for intraday trading opportunities as well. But just sticking to the fact that this is in a wonderful, lovely downtrend, one of the best trends out there. That's why I'm stalking this for opportunities lower. Right now, we're not quite got the candle that I'm looking for, but it's very early on in the session. The second one I'm looking for swing trades is Euro CAD on the daily chart here. What you can see is a pullback in and around this zone once more. You can see it's pulled back in, it's moved away, it's looking to pull back in. I'm just waiting to see if I can get, again, a bullish candle in there. A couple of other things to take into account in this circumstance is a round number of 1.5. I'd love to see it close above that level, bullish. Lovely convergence in here on the daily as well. And if I jump up now and have a look at the weekly, you can see once again it's very similar to CAD Swiss, a very strong trend moving on here, and obviously not too much of a shock considering CAD is certainly weak at the moment. Looking on further, I'm going to have a quick look at Sterling CAD, because Sterling CAD is also very similar. There's a very big CAD dominance in this commentary so far, and you'll see why. Again, a lovely trend. It's just starting to this one was borderline for me on my watch list, but I've got to remember that things can change very quickly, and this is a weekly commentary and a weekly watch list for myself personally, and lots of things can happen. Currently it is selling off quite heavily. The uptrend is still available, it is still intact, but what I would be looking for would be for the selling to cease and some bullish candles to come back in here. A very similar plan to that of CAD Swiss. If I can get a bullish candle in this zone, I'll be looking for long opportunities off of that, and that's Sterling CAD. Obviously, if I jump up to the weekly again, I started on the weekly. You can see it has had a very strong move. It is looking a little bit overextended, but not majorly overextended. So I'm still happy to keep a very close eye on that. One more CAD to go. I promise this will be the last CAD. Oh no, I don't promise. Dollar CAD. We'll have a look at dollar CAD on the daily. What you can see here is a lovely uptrend back into this zone that I refer to as the buy zone. Again, looking for a small bullish candle in there for the continuation of this trend. If I jump to the weekly now as well, you'll notice that it is also in a very strong trend. Now I have gone over 4 CAD pairs so far. Why is that? Well, there has been a CAD weakness in the marketplace, and therefore traders like myself, and obviously you guys out there, guys and girls out there, are looking to exploit good trending opportunities. Now, if we come and have a look at CAD Yen and a couple of other pairs out here, we can start to see if there is any intraday trading opportunities around, or how to exploit these moves. Because keeping in mind, I am looking at these trades on a swing trading basis, the ones that I've spoken of, CAD Swiss, Euro CAD, Sterling CAD, and Dollar CAD. I am also looking for intraday trades off of some of the others. And CAD Yen on the daily is now in a downtrend. Now, if I was to just minimize this a little bit and look to jump in here with my drawing tool, I just want to draw a horizontal line to bring your attention to this level right here. Now just zoom back in a little bit because we can see support, support, support. It hovered here for a little while, and now price is approaching that level. That level happens to be 92.27 or thereabouts. Now being that we are in a downtrend, what I would now do is I would now work down the time frames to see if I can find opportunities to be selling off of that level. Now what you can also see, if I zoom in just a wee bit further, this yellow line here, look, resistance, 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 resistance. Price keeps running up into that level and struggling to break through it. Now one of two things could happen. If price does break up through it and continue to move higher, I'm not interested in being long. If price does, however, reject this level and start to move lower, I will be looking for shorting opportunities on CAD yen. Now I would even go down further until I find something that really suits me. If I can't find what I'm looking for, I just simply leave it until I do. Now here's something interesting for those of you who are looking to intraday trade. We're seeing a lot of movement right now in the yen pairs. Now this may not continue all week, hence why I wanted to give some intraday and higher time frame swing trade opportunities. But look at this, a lovely downtrend we're seeing on sterling yen on the 4 hour. If we come up to the daily as well, we can see some opportunity here as well. Lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Definition of a downtrend. Nothing really in the way here to stop us from moving lower on sterling yen. So this is why I'm coming down onto these lower time frames, looking to find trading opportunities to the short side. And here's our sell zone. Move in, move away, move in, move away. Same again. Even down on these lower time frames, like the 15-minute time frame, it's very, very worthwhile keeping a close eye on these very hot foreign exchange pairs. But I say hot because they're currently moving. They're new trends, they're moving well, and this is where I'm looking for my intraday trades this week. Speaking of this week, we've got the opportunity for you guys to join a webinar on foreign exchange. Now the webinar itself is going to be titled Understanding Forex, the ABCs, and on this particular webinar that's occurring this Wednesday the 5th of February at 7 p.m. till 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're going to be looking at foreign exchange being the largest dollar market in the world, why there's so much liquidity and volatility in there, who the big players are in this market, and the benefits but also the risks to trading foreign exchange. Now all you need to do to register for this free webinar is go to oanda.com/learn/webinars and register your interest there and come along and join us. Guys, I hope you have a fantastic trading week. Keep your risk low, make sure you maintain solid rule following, and I hope to speak to you all again next week. Register for that webinar and we'll speak soon. Bye for now.